right, Dallas fire officials know what started a blaze at a public housing high-rise for elderly people in Oak Cliff. The blaze broke out this morning at Cliff Manor in the 2400 block of Fort Worth Avenue. Night Beach Rebecca Aguilar reports.
Thick smoke poured out of the 8th floor at the Cliff Manor high-rise where flames were spreading from one apartment. A fire alarm woke up the elderly residents.
I just woke up seeing all the smoke going on. I heard the fire. I heard the bell go off. And I looked out the window and said, oh, it ain't nothing. Then I looked out the window and just, yeah, this is the big one this time. Yeah, not going to pass and people were coming down the stairway, sliding down the stairway, getting out of there.
As 73-year-old Florence Reagan slowly made her way out of the 8th floor, she saw her neighbor panic.
She's in a wheelchair. She closed her door, went back in her apartment and closed her door. And the smoke was so terrible you couldn't breathe. I'm worried about her. I'm wondering if she's all right.
Firefighters worked fast to put out the blaze and evacuate the elderly residents, most of them wheelchair bound.
We stumbled on this wheelchair with a lady in it. You know, we pulled her out. So we went in there and it was just pitch black. It was just so high.
The city moved quickly on this 5-alarm fire. They brought out 88 firefighters to battle this blaze. They also wanted to make sure they had enough ambulance and engines. 22 engines were brought to the scene. 3 residents suffering from smoke inhalation and 1 exhausted firefighter were taken to nearby hospitals. Rebecca Aguilar, News 4 Texas, Night Beat.
Only 1 apartment was gutted and 16 were smoke damaged. The Red Cross is taking care of those who can't return to their apartments. Meantime, in Fort Worth, another blaze destroys 2 apartments and damages 2 others. The blaze at the Country Bend Apartments in Fort Worth started sometime around 3:45 this morning. Firefighters say there were some close calls, but everyone made it out in time, escaping any serious injuries. A Benbrook police officer just happened to be passing by and was able to lend a hand. Coming up next on Night Beat, Larry Dingmore says get ready for a sunny Sunday, thank you. His forecast for tomorrow and the week ahead when Night Beat continues.
What'd you pick?
In Houston, some 5,000 folks are still without power. Freezing weather Thursday caused power outages for 200,000 South Texas residents. In fact, because Houston Lighting and Power was a bit slow, one neighbor ran an extension cord from his home to a house across the street. Well, pirate electricity there, Larry Dingmore.
Oh, yeah, it helps out with that power bill, maybe. Somebody else gets to pay it. But lots of problems like that, not only in Texas, Sean, but other parts of the country as well. Still having problems tonight. We're out of the ice and snow for Texas, but we're going to talk about the eastern United States. It's going to see more of those weather woes. Let's check in with what we saw today, and for a change, a tame day is on the order for us as we started off with 38 degrees, wound up with 55, started off with clouds and drizzle, and really never broke into the sunshine today. Some hints that the overcast was going to break up, but that has been slow to develop. -8 back on this date, 1899. Coldest temperature on record for us. Trace of rainfall over the past 24 hours. Tonight, piece of cake across North Texas, except for one little problem, 46 degrees in Dallas, 47% humidity. That problem is the wind out of the north at 13 with gusts up to 22 miles an hour. Pressure's high and rising. Fort Worth seeing temperatures around 44 degrees. North winds at 20. Those winds are going to continue brisk on into tomorrow morning before they lighten up, so hang on to your hats. Well, let's check in with the rest of the country as we look at the latest cloud motion across the United States. Seeing one storm that produced quite a bit of ice across the southeast, particularly the Carolinas, with lots of power outages in that part of the country. Heavy snows that folks are just now digging out from under across the northeastern part of the United States. And in barrels another storm that will be the cause for more ice and snow tonight across much of the Ohio Valley and then into the northeastern part of the country. So round 2 of the wintry assault will continue there. To the northwest, we do see some clouds, but not expecting that to bother us for the next several days. Lots of clear skies out to the west, and that's upstream as far as the weather's concerned, so all of that's going to be headed our way. Well, as far as Texas is concerned tonight, we started out with low clouds, but we're now beginning to see higher clouds. The breakup from northwest to southeast, but still a lot of clouds in the southeastern part of the state. Even some rain showers down along the coast as the cold cold front exited our part of the state and moved on into the coastal plains a little bit earlier this evening. Texas temperatures tonight, well, the usual garden variety of those, as we're seeing things as chilly as 26 degrees up in Amarillo. Locally, the 40s, freezing temperatures just off to the northwest, and the mid-60s down around Corpus Christi. Cold front itself poised along the coast will exit the Lone Star State, as we'll continue to expect the influx of more of that polar air that won't be as brisk as the Arctic air, but certainly will cool things down for us overnight as we drop to 30 degrees. It's high pressure moving into the area that will stop those strong winds by tomorrow afternoon. Sunshine, but a cool day as we'll expect 55 degrees. Then Monday morning, we'll expect the coldest temperatures with this particular outbreak of air, as we'll expect temperatures to drop down to the 20s. South winds after that, and it looks like a warm-up, and that's just what the doctor ordered for the early part of next week. As far as the rest of the country is concerned, not the best of times for the folks in the north. Texas, good news for the Arctic air. It's going to stay well to the north, but the folks in the northeast would like to dispense with it. Ice and snow on the way for that part of the country. Rain down through the southeast, but beautiful weather across the Rockies and Texas on into the western part of the country. Rain in the northwest, but for us, don't see anything that's going to head towards our way in the next several days at least. Sunrise time for you for tomorrow morning happens at 7:13, 6:11 sunset time. Overnight, diminishing northerly winds with clearing skies down to 30 degrees. Tomorrow afternoon's high 55 as we'll look for glorious sunshine and light northerly winds, and seeing a dry forecast with a warming trend as 50s will turn into 60s as we head on into the middle part of the week. Overnight lows also coming up above the freezing mark. Maybe a hit of spring in the air. Wouldn't it be nice?
It would be. Can't wait for that. Thanks a lot. Coming up, a busy day in sports. Max Morgan has a preview.
All right, Sean. At the NBA All-Star Rookie Game, the Monster Mash was a smash. In the Southwest Conference, the Longhorns were flying high against the Aggies. In hockey, Mario Lemieux returned to the Penguins, but the Stars stole the show. And we'll tell you why Peter Jacobson is driving this new car. All the scores and highlights are next.